Today we have the Charval S1. This has been out for a little bit. This is on Amazon, somewhere around the $58 price range. This has some tricks up its sleeve. One of the first things I want to do, sort of walk you through what you get with this flashlight. Then we'll go into specs, some of the really cool factors of this as well. Now, first off, you get this instruction booklet, which for people like me, that's very, very helpful. Always good to have a great instruction booklet rather. We have this box as well. Inside the box, we have some cool things. So we do have the charging cable. We have the straps for the flashlights. We have an extra O-ring. We do have a holster. Now, this may not seem like much, but this is pretty cool. This flashlight is a little bit big, so it is nice to have it on the holster. I definitely don't think I'd be carrying this one in the pocket. Very nice holster that goes with it. Then you do get this zippered case, rather. You can store all your stuff in it. Then it does have this nylon mesh style as well. Now let's get into some of the further specs on this flashlight. It does come in somewhere around 6 inches, or you can see somewhere around 16 centimeters in length. I've already weighed it, but it does come in at 6.7 ounces, or let's move this over to grams. Comes in around 190 grams. Now, one of the things that this flashlight does not have is it's not magnetic. A lot of the flashlights I've been reviewing lately are magnetic, so that is a little different, but this is a little bit more old school. Right here we have where we can plug in the battery right there. Does have more of a square architecture right here. The push button on the back. We've got the pocket clip right here. We've got the mode selection right here. Let's go head through the mode selection. We have the eco, we've got the low, we've got the medium, we've got the high, we've got the turbo. Let's bring it back to the eco. We can hold it, and then we have the strobe right there, the SOS as well. Let's go ahead, turn to the other side right here. You can see all the statistics. We've got turbo at 1900 lumens. The high is 850 lumens right there. Medium 400 lumens, low 150 lumens, eco is 50 lumens. Then we have 4 hours, 30 minutes on the turbo, 13 hours on the high, 18 hours on the medium, 28 hours on the low, 82 hours on the eco. Some more information right there as well. All that info. Now, one of the things I do appreciate about this flashlight is its simplicity. Some people have commented a little bit how simple it is, but I think that can be a good thing. So not all of us want the most complicated gear. I like that you can turn it on and off with a button right there. Again, you basically have to wear this in a holster, so I don't find this turning on a lot on its own, whereas if you were to hold this in your pocket, you might bump it a little bit more. But in this holster, which again is very nice holster right there, very well done. It fits in there really good. Velcro fits right in there like so. Then you don't have really the issue with the flashlight turning on and off. So overall, I was pretty happy with this. I actually did use this at one of the office spaces where we needed to check out a return or a fan, exhaust fan, I think it was, had tripped a breaker. So I was up in the ceiling trying to check it out. I actually just set this up like so at the bottom of the ceiling. Even though it wasn't magnetic, it was fine. I could set it up so that I could still get light, check out the motor, get the name tag, the info on the tag. I also wanted to mention that this does have a memory where you can set the memory for it. Also, obviously, this is rechargeable, that support I was talking about. Overall, I do have a positive view on this light. I think it's pretty cool. Several of these flashlights, I think most all of these that I've reviewed, I have dropped on the concrete floor at work. They have survived. I haven't broken any of them so far. I think this had a couple tumbles as well. It seemed to survive pretty good. I think it's a pretty good light. I'm excited to share with you a couple more things that I really like. The first thing is this wallet that I bought off of Etsy. This is made by Northwest Gentleman. I'll leave a link below as well, but I cannot tell you how much I love this wallet. Now, I know there's hundreds, maybe thousands of wallets out there, so many different kinds, but this actually works great for me. Now, it has a little buffalo on the front. Some of this is made from bison leather, or they do say, I think Kodiak, maybe they say Kodiak cowhide leather. But anyway, whatever they use, it's great. I love it. It's got this pocket right here. Very simple design. I pack about 4 credit cards in there. Then it has this outer flap, which is more for cash, but I actually stash Band-Aids in there because I've got kids that they get bruises, bumps, and scrapes. This is great. Now, for the longest time, I bought Walmart wallets. Very cheap. They didn't last long at all. Then I bought a Dango wallet. It was great, partly leather as well, but it was a little bit thick. Then eventually I got introduced to these, watched different YouTube channels. I thought I'd try this out. I love this. This is the kind of wallet I like. It just melts, disappears in the pocket. You don't really hardly even feel it. I carry my wallet in the front pocket just because it's just great. This next tool is a little different. This is the Crocodile fingernail clippers. Now that may sound a little bit weird, but these are fashioned a little nicer than a lot of these little gadgets that you find. You can find these on AliExpress for about $5, even on Walmart's website you can as well. They have this little spring system that's pretty cool as well. When you take the spring off, it collapses very small footprint right here. Only is about 2 inches long or 5 centimeters long. Very small, very light as well. I like that it has this copper accent right here. Now, I think when I got this, they marketed these as titanium. I think since then they've marketed these as stainless steel. They look titanium. They probably aren't. They have this little file right here as well. But one of the things I like about this is they do trap the fingernail clippings inside so that you can empty them in the trash. They don't create such a big mess around the floor. The last thing I want to talk about today is my Invicta Pro Diver watch. I actually have come to really enjoy wearing this watch lately. I really like that this isn't a quartz watch and that it's so affordable. It comes in somewhere around the $80 price range, which if you look at watches, you know Rolexes can go for $20,000 and more. This has some of the look of that high-end watch, but obviously it isn't that price tag. Now, for around the $80 price point, you get a NH35 movement, pretty reliable movement here for the watch. You can actually, since this is an open case back, watch it move, do its thing and work. I think that's pretty cool as well. I like the band, fine. It seems fairly comfortable. The watch itself doesn't seem to have really sharp edges. It seems comfortable as well. I pretty much just like this watch. Again, I do plan to do some modding with this. I found that you can actually change the bezel insert. So I've got a silver insert on the way. I think that would actually look nicer. Instead of blue on blue, I would like more of a silver on blue. So I'll try that, see how that works out. But again, this is one of those things that I've been enjoying as well as my wallet and some of the other things that I've been carrying. Really appreciate you making it all the way to the end of this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I've got a couple more videos for you to watch as well.